zero visibility.
You're doing fine. Welcome back to episode 2 of Crossing the Gulf of America with John, a brand new boater on his new to him Pursuit 326 DC. In the last episode, we navigated Florida's Panhandle, ICW, from Pensacola to Apalachicola. We finally pushed off Apalachicola and ran into dense fog before we had an incredible 180-mile crossing before making landfall in St. Petersburg, Florida. Follow along while I train John underway along this amazing route. Water Street Inn and Marina. Not a bad place to stay if you're coming through Apalachicola. Got a two bedroom king suite. Gonna go find something to eat now. Definitely a foggy morning. We're gonna go, we're gonna pull off the dock here, head down to the Apalachicola. We've had a cat on the boat. Got cat tracks. I hope the cat ain't in your bunk room because you left the door open.
Oh, jeez.
That's funny.
Okay. Kitty, kitty.
We good?
I do not.
Don't see a cat?
I don't see a cat. Okay.
Well, we're going to go down here to the Apalachicola Fuel Dock and also find out if we have a cat on the boat. And we're going to go to the biscuit factory down here, get a coffee, find a few waters for the road. And then we have 10 miles to Government Cut. And then we have 187 miles from Government Cut to Pass a Grill in the fog. We're going to be running radar. John's definitely a little skeptical this morning, but we're going to do 1 mile at a time. Right, John?
Yes.
1 mile at a time. All right, you got them warming up? All right, you were single-handing this morning.
Okay.
Cool?
A little bit.
Go through your checks here. What do you need to do here? There you go. Good. All right.
It's not on.
There you go. Good. All right.
Okay.
Lines are on you.
Okay. Since things are stable, I feel safe enough just undoing it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. If conditions were rough, then you would need to move quick.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you're single-handing, you still need to move quick. And look, here's a little tip. When you're single-handing, before you let go of that line, pull the boat over to you a little bit.
To give us.
And now throw the line.
Right.
Gives you more time.
Yep.
Well, where are you going?
What's that?
Where are you going?
Oh, I need to go to that line. And I'm moving away.
There you go. See, little things like this is what gets people in trouble.
Yeah.
What was the point of getting on the boat?
Yeah.
Throw the line, go to the next line.
Yep.
And then when you got on the boat, you push the boat off.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yep. So I'll pull it in again. If I can.
People do that all the time.
Yeah. Understood.
It's actually not driving the boat people suck at. It's the first mate stuff. Handling. And just get those lines and throw them in the boat, and you need to get on. Quickly.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
See what I mean?
Wow.
Things happen quick.
No doubt.
But hey, you're going to be better for it. Remember, I'm just the useless soul on board today.
Oh, that's great.
Never been on your boat before in your life. Your friend from Boston came down.
Straight that way.
Awesome. You're good. Come on out. You're fine. Just easy, easy. Don't overthink it. Good. Go straight into your rotation, right? So look, John, hey, as soon as you clear the dock, you need to be rotating.
I can't see anything either.
That's fine. You don't need to see. You only need to see what's 20 feet away from you. Come on, rotate. You're still moving forward. If you can't see in front of you, look behind you. Okay. Get on the wheel. Okay. Now look, if you can't see the bank, John, then I want you to get over there by the docks. Right. You need to go over to where you have a visual reference.
Okay. I can't see anything in these windows.
That's fine. Use your wiper one time. Okay. All right.
It's all on the inside.
Come on over. It's actually not. It's just the fog.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Get it in gear. Move over to starboard. John.
What?
I know you can see, because I can see. Stick your hand out here. Get back over to the dock. We always want to be closer to the dock. You don't need to see everything. You just need to see what's important, okay? Yeah. All right, straighten up. Straighten up. Just follow the dock line. That's your goal right now, is to follow the dock line. Good. You see the boats down there, right? There you go. Good. You can speed up just a touch, maybe 800 RPM. It might help you steer a little bit. You're doing fine. Better. Much better. Focus on what you can see, not what you can't see. Good. That's where we ate last night, up the creek raw bar. Wasn't too bad, pretty good. Good oysters. Hey, I'll tell you what.
I see that.
All right, here, go to neutral real quick. The place to eat is right across the street. Let's put it on this dock right here. Go ahead and stop the boat. Oh wait, they got a fence. Look out your starboard window.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, just stay relatively close to that. Yeah, no, nav lights is up.
Oh.
There you go. Okay, there's a dock up here. We're gonna put it on this dock. So start easing toward that dock. Closer, I want you right in front of the shrimp boat.
Okay.
Doing great, doing great. Just slow it down just a little bit. Again. Neutral. Good. Open your windshield. Go get that line and move it to your starboard side. Here, let me help you out. You got to either get up on the dock or go around the piling, one of the two. Hang on. There you go. All right, we're good. What do you mean? You did fine. You pulled it right up there. You actually pulled it up in perfect placement with the pilings. I was afraid you were going to put it like in between it, but you did fine.
Yeah, that I felt okay about. That visibility, man, it's just.
Well.
Yeah, I know that's.
You got it.
That's the difference
You did good.
Captains and not captains.
You did fine. This is only going to make you better. I say this all the time.
Sure.
The more situations you put yourself in to piss you off and make you uncomfortable,
sure,
the better boater you're going to be.
Right.
Because most people, they just have their cozy little days out on the beach and everything goes fine.
Right.
And they never get challenged. And then when things go bad, they don't know what to do.
Right.
Apalachicola. The Biscuit Factory. This place is good. They're open every day.
Actually, a couple people from town have already wrote one.
Just pulled off the dock here. We're gonna get our fenders and our lines put away. We're gonna start easing toward government cut. We'll see if we can get it on plane with the radar running. We'll find out. Otherwise, we'll just take it a little slow for a while until John gets acclimated. But definitely pretty foggy out. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's getting better. Two ways we can do this. We can put the radar on one screen or we can do radar overlay. I'm gonna do radar overlay. Okay. So we're gonna go to home, radar overlay. We're gonna spin it up and we're gonna zoom in. Okay. If you're using radar in coastal waters, the only way you're gonna read anything is if you zoom in.
Right.
Because there's gonna be so much clutter on the screen as you see that you're not gonna know what anything is. But look, right. See it picks up that marker?
Yep.
Picks up that marker, picks up that marker. It's awesome.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to zoom into, I don't know, 1,500 feet's pretty good, honestly.
Okay.
And then maybe when we get out, we'll zoom out to about an eighth of a mile coming out of the channel over to government cut.
Okay.
So we'll start there, okay? And let's head that way under the bridge.
Okay.
You need to make a hard starboard turn. Drift it over here shallow. See that marker?
Yes.
That's a green. That's going to be on your port side. And then you're going to see the bridge, and you'll see the bridge opening. And bump it up to 1,000 RPM. Hard, solid red is hard targets.
Right.
So you see in land, you see the little red there for that red marker.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything hard like that, it's going to mark good.
Yeah.
So you're just keeping an eye out in front of you where you're headed for hard, solid red marks.
Right. So
and then
don't go over here.
Yeah, and then just watch out for what's coming.
Right.
It's the settings look good right now.
Okay.
It's reading very well.
We didn't set our navigation, but
it's fine. We don't need to. John got fairly lucky. As soon as we turned the corner and started getting out into open water into St. Joseph Bay, or St. George Bay, the fog is starting to lift. It's actually worse over there in town.
So that's that ship there?
And now look, they recently dredged this channel out.
Yeah.
Like a year ago. So find your markers, and if you don't know where they are, go by that.
I'm gonna see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go by your channel there until you can get some visuals. But
Yeah. I don't see the visual on that, but oh, that's beyond the ship.
yeah. When you accelerate, you need to be sure that you're at the heading you want to be at before you accelerate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You started accelerating, you got your head down, you start going off that way, right?
Yep.
All right, a little quicker. Let's try to do 3,500. Oh, you're so lucky. So lucky.
So is
He's moving toward you.
Yeah.
All right, now look, you also need to watch your depth through here as well.
Right. So 9 foot, 9 foot. So.
Well, no, like the active as well.
Yeah.
Just keep that depth in that 7 foot range. That's what I want to see. All right, so yeah, look, you see the dredge pipe?
Yep.
Okay, they're marking that dredge pipe with those buoys.
Yeah.
If you run over that dredge pipe with those buoys, there's a damn good chance you're probably going to hit it.
Yep. That's the end of it?
That's the end of it. Just stay away from it a little bit. Looks like
Yeah.
we got 12, 13 feet, so we're looking good.
Yep.
At this point, we can zoom out on the radar a little bit. Okay, now you get a better view of the chart.
Yep.
These are these kind of common sense things you got to put together, you know? It's like, hey, that doesn't look right. Go ahead and clear that alarm up. It already did. You're good. You're good.
Now get back in. Doing that right? We're heading for low.
Okay, so this is where we're going right here.
Yeah. Get 5 foot here.
You're all right. This bay is pretty shallow.
Yeah.
It's like an average of 4 to 5 feet all the way across this bay.
Yeah. That's my red, right?
Yes. You're right where you need to be.
Okay.
You can move over to that red a little bit if you want. So much for fog. I mean, we might get some more fog offshore, but man, it looks gorgeous out here today.
Yeah. Definitely not 20 out, so.
St. George. Yeah, we're out in the open bay. Yeah. Yeah, if we took a left there, a hard port, and followed those markers, we'd be going to Carabel. We'd be headed east down the St. George Sound, but we are heading to Government Cut to make our straight line beeline for St. Pete. We're at Government Cut. We slowed it down, very foggy. There's a couple of cans that we got to navigate through, make sure we don't get into this sandbar up here. They have dredged here, but this little cut always has shallow sandbars on the backside, on the bay side of Government Cut. could definitely be kind of sketchy. Keep an eye on your depth.
Okay, here, I'm getting back in. So.
Okay, you can see one of those cans on the radar.
Yep. Yeah, I saw it. Yep.
Okay.
Pops up.
I'm fairly certain that's a red, but we'll see. You never know.
Yep.
Just try to get a visual on it. And try to stay out of that shallow. Won't be turning too much now.
Okay.
You should be on a beeline for that radar mark. Very foggy.
There's something here. No, it wasn't.
See all this? See this ripple line?
Yeah, that does that.
That's a current line. The tide smokes through this cut.
Okay, so there's the radar. So it's off from the charts a bit, I think.
You can feel that current now. Okay, you're doing fine. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Wow.
There's that red. Check that red out.
Oh yeah.
You're good. You're good. Keep that heading. You're fine.
Golly dang.
Oh, is that a red? Hey, come to port a little bit.
All right.
Okay. So we're not in the channel. That's not a red. It just looks like it. That's a green with a light on top, and that's the red.
Okay.
See, we were just slightly out of it, but that's fine.
Okay. We're going slow now.
Okay. Look, you can see the next two cans on your radar.
Yep.
Head for the next two cans.
Yep.
Try to keep a straight line on it. Layers, my vessel. Distance. Okay, keep the heading line on the radar marks. Speed back up to 1500 so you can keep your bearing. The tide is coming in very hot. When the tide is coming at you like that, keep your speed up a little bit. How's your depth look? 9 feet?
Yep.
Okay, good. You're right on a target for those two markers. They dredged in here, so it should be good.
Okay, I see a marker, I think. God.
Was that a red? That's a red. So move over to starboard just a little bit. Right there. That's good.
Golly dang.
Why don't you have your sunglasses on? You got to learn to use those. You're going to have to wear polarized sunglasses. You're going to have to learn to look past that glare in that windshield.
Okay.
You're going to have to. There's no way, John, that you're going to run this boat without polarized sunglasses.
Okay. I don't want to fetch them now. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
exactly
fine.
what they are.
Are your Costas prescription?
Yes.
Yeah. Doing great. It's about to get easy in a minute because we're about to fall into the cut in between the rocks.
Okay.
How you feeling up there?
Now a little puckered. Okay, so I'm going to cut the port.
No, but you can use it to see your bank, right? So zoom in a little bit more, and now you can identify your bank and identify your bank. So stay between those two.
Yeah.
And you want to be in the white more than anything.
Yep.
I mean, we're literally 100 yards from the bank, can't see it.
Yeah. Wow.
Doing fine. Come to port just a little bit. Hold that heading right there. Good. You're gonna, hopefully we'll see the rock jetty and it'll guide you out. You can see the port bank. How's your depth looking? 13 feet?
13,
Shoo!
zero visibility.
You're doing fine. Doing fine. Okay, look, see that right there?
Yeah.
That's the rock jetty.
Yeah.
So start moving to port a little bit. We don't want to get on that. You'll see it here in a little bit. You can barely make out those homes over there. See the beach on your starboard? You can start seeing it.
Just barely.
All right, make sure you're not heading for that rock jetty.
Do not think I am.
All right, there's your jetty. You should be able to locate both sides.
I see both sides.
Good.
Are they generally straight, or does it get all squirrely?
Nah, they're generally straight. Doing a fine job. Now look, this is a good deep cut on the Gulf side. There are no sandbars to either side, which is nice.
Yep.
There are a couple big cans out there you got to watch out for, but you don't have to worry about shallow water. You don't have to necessarily be in the channel.
Okay.
Hold your heading where you're at right now.
Okay.
Okay, hold your heading. Line yourself up with the jetties and keep you going in that same linear direction, all right?
Okay.
So like don't start coming to port. You're kind of coming to port right now.
Okay.
Come back to starboard. Okay, straight. And you know what's good to do right now?
What's that?
What do you think?
Set a
Heading hold. That's your autopilot control.
Right.
That's that section. Look at the tide flooding in around the jetty.
yeah.
It's hauling ass. Now look, heading hold doesn't mean you just don't pay attention. It allows you to relax, let your brain think, look at the screen. Because look, when you're looking down, up, you start doing that turning stuff.
Right.
And you start getting squirrely. You start moving to port and you don't know it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let it keep a straight line for you. Once we clear these cans out here, then we'll get it up on plane and we'll watch the radar until the fog clears. While we're doing this,
Yeah.
just keep an eye out in front of us here. We're going to zoom out.
Okay.
Okay. St. Pete,
Yep.
pass the grill.
And then
Go to.
yeah.
It's going to ask to engage autopilot.
Okay.
At least it should. Okay. All right, it didn't. Hit track point.
Track point.
Okay, it's going to engage. It's going to turn us. Okay, we're going to zoom back into where we are to pay attention.
Gotcha.
And we are on an autopilot course for the next 187 miles. What's it say? 186 miles? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look, it's taking us out. It's going to avoid these markers now.
Okay.
All right.
So we just chose to cut in a little.
So
earlier.
now what we want to do, we're out in the Gulf.
Yep.
So I want to extend this overlay out to maybe a mile or two. The further out we get, the larger you can pull the radar out. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Closer to land, closer to objects, closer in, tighter in. The more we get into open water, look at these swells, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
The more we get into open water, maybe we'll zoom it out to maybe 3 miles, 2 miles. That way you see something coming from a long way away.
Actually zoom the radar, or just zoom.
Yeah,
the
well, no,
chart?
you're zooming the chart and the radar at the
did it.
same time.
Okay,
So
right.
look at the scale. All right, cool. All right, well, it looks like we have no radar targets within the next mile and a half. Whenever you're comfortable, let's roll. Let's get it to our cruising speed on plane. 186 miles to go. That up. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, 35 mile an hour. Cool. You think this is good enough for the safety nuts out there?
Yes.
Do you think we're prepared?
We're prepared.
Okay. We have our Garmin in reach out. We have our EPIRB. We're good to go. We are prepared. And look at the fog lifting already. Well, we're probably going to run through some different sections of it, but make sure to trim your engines up to 2 bars. Just do 2 bars. Right? A little bit more. Right there, that's good. That'll give us a little better economy. All right, on this trip so far, you can say you navigated through ridiculous fog. You've done the whole panhandle, most of it, from Alabama.
Yeah.
And you're going to cross the Gulf of Mexico. That's what boating's all about, man.
Yeah, it's a great way to start boating. Come down, expose me to as much as I can.
Wouldn't have been any fun to put it on a trailer.
Right.
I get a lot of comments like that on YouTube. Well, why didn't you just put it on a trailer? Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of owning a boat.
Right. You don't really save all that much money and you lose all that training.
Yeah, so for those of you wondering, to put this boat on a trailer from Pensacola, it'd probably be a $3,000 job. That's kind of what the going rate is from there to St. Pete. With somebody reputable and insured, with all their DOT permits for sure. So, you know, what did we spend on fuel so far? About 600 bucks, 700 bucks?
Well, we filled up, but yeah, it's hard to know what we spent. But we filled up yesterday, it was 1,400.
Yeah.
But we won't consume all of it.
Yeah.
But even with hotels, I think we break even and then I get 2 days of training.
There you go. You got to look at it as a whole. It's much more beneficial to do it this way. You get the experience, you get the training. Yeah, so what? We put 15 hours on the motors. Who cares? It was a
lot of boats put hours on it.
Yeah, it was a 50-hour boat.
Yeah.
All right, we're officially like 80 miles into our trip. We've got about 100 miles to go, I think, probably. And it's slicked out here. We bumped the speed up to about 40, running 4,800 RPM, 1.1 miles to the gallon. We got the napper. We got radar rolling. Obviously, we don't really need it now anymore, but we'll zoom it out. So we got good viz. Bring it out to like 4 miles, maybe. Cruising right along. Got a 2 o'clock ETA. to Pass Grill. We are 13 miles from Pass Grill, running southeast. We've got Clearwater in our sight, running down the beach here now. I mean, it is just epic conditions out here. I think the time on the Garmin finally switched.
Yeah.
2:18.
Those little pots?
Yeah, those are crab pots.
Oh, it updated. Yeah.
All right, we're coming into Pass Grill. He's gonna find his markers.
Taking over.
Just hit stop navigating. No, on the screen. Red button, red button. There you go, you're good. So that marker you're looking at,
yeah,
that's the Pass Grill light marker.
Okay.
That's the day marker that marks Pass Grill.
Okay.
You don't want to aim for that. You want to aim for the red and greens.
Yeah.
If you went over to that marker right now, it would say PC on it, Pass Grill channel.
Okay, gotcha.
I see a green. Do you see a green?
No, I do not. See,
There you go.
I want that on my board.
Correct.
I see a red now.
All right, good.
Okay.
First set, there's Egmont down there. Why is there no reds?
Oh, because it's land?
No. What's over here to your right? Your starboard.
Yeah. Gulf?
Deep water.
Deep water.
Remember, there's only channel markers if there needs to be channel markers.
Right.
They're not out here making highways for you. They're out here to mark shallow water.
Right, so you don't run aground.
So off your port side, there's a sandbar here. That's what they're marking with the greens.
Right.
There's no reds over here because it's straight water over here.
Gotcha. That's a key thing that simplifies because it's, yeah, you can't always look
Yeah.
at it like,
Oh,
where's my guy?
that's a very common thing that people think. Oh, they're making the channels for me, you know, to navigate by or to like a road. It's not. That's a interesting boat.
Yeah.
That's a mini Sax door. Interesting. I didn't know Sax door made a little tiny boat like that.
I don't see any weight.
Spoil area is where they have dumped material in the past.
Oh, okay.
It does not always mean that it is shallow there.
Gotcha.
More times than not, it's actually just fine. Very good. You're right.
Okay.
So if you keep going north, that's north, right? Which way does that go?
Clearwater?
Yeah, it goes ICW to Clearwater.
Yeah.
So if we turn here, we go up into Tampa Bay. We go up to downtown, which is where we need to go.
Why isn't he minding that? He's going in there.
Yeah, he's going back into Tierra Verde. Oh, you're getting it now, John. Navigating on your own, finding the no wakes. So this is a slow speed minimum wake. So what RPM?
I went too slow.
Nah, 1300, 1500 is fine through here.
Right.
You wouldn't want to go above 1500
so
though.
No wake is what, 600?
Okay, so idle speed no wake. Technically idle is 600, but you don't have to do 600 always. If you're in a marina, absolutely, you would want to be just in gear.
Right.
But if you're in a idle speed no wake zone, maybe it's, you got a little bit more open space around you. You're not like next to a dock. You can bump it up to 800, bump it up to 1,000 to keep your steering.
Right.
Hey, but no matter what zone it is, if you have to speed up to maintain bearing because of current or wind, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And that's what you tell the officer if he pulls you over because of it.
It's like, hey, I need to maintain control.
Now there's a fine line there, obviously. But yeah, if you're coming through a narrow bridge and the current's screaming and you got to pick it up a little bit, well,
600's not going to do it.
600's not going to do it. So what if you kept north? What's that body of water north?
Oh, ICW.
ICW.
Yeah.
The ICW actually turns right here and it comes up into Tampa Bay.
Okay.
This is the ICW, so you're
Okay.
still following what rule?
Okay, yeah. Red is
Red dirt. So
yeah.
red's going to be on your what?
On my port.
Good. All the way to downtown.
Yeah. Okay.
And then technically it cuts back across the bay and goes back to Anna Maria, and then it gets back in close to the beach over there.
Roger that.
Right here is kind of a stopping point for the ICW. It comes into St. Pete. You either go out past the grill and you got to go outside, or you come into Tampa Bay like this and cut across Tampa Bay.
Yeah. So I know you talked about 1 mile at a time. I think that I'm a little close to that.
Yeah, so it's okay right now, but obviously if somebody else was coming, you need to be on your side.
Right.
And you need to plan for that in case the bridge is marking somebody that, or the bridge is blocking your view.
Right. Okay, I'm out of the weight. Shortly here.
You got a gold square at the top of the green square. No, he's just coming through. Just maintain your speed, you're good. Skyway Bridge. I'm going to show you a cool shortcut.
Okay.
That it's kind of a shortcut, not really, but it's nice to get in this channel.
Okay.
Up to downtown.
Okay.
When it's rough.
Okay.
Otherwise, you got to go all the way around this sandbar. There's a big sandbar, grass flat, that starts about right here and goes all the way up to downtown.
Okay.
All right, so see these greens right here on your screen? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes.
I want you to start curving over and heading for those.
Okay.
And those greens are going to be on your what?
They're going to be in my port.
Good. Not too much though, just straighten up, straighten up. Like that, straighten up. That heading right there, see it? Okay. You just want to softly intersect them.
Okay.
They're coming.
There we go, yeah.
Well, no, that's not that one. That one is for the boat ramp.
Okay.
Keep going. You know what area this is called? Pinellas Point.
Oh, okay.
This is Pinellas Point.
Okay.
You're good.
Slow down?
No, you're good. Keep it up. I want you to learn how to think on the run. Zoom in on the chart a little bit. Okay, well, too much. A little bit out. There you go, right there. Good. Now look, this channel is actually technically not on the chart. It is, but they didn't come through here with a depth sounder and scan it.
Right.
It shows the markers, but it doesn't show the depth contours.
Okay.
All right?
So I want that marker on my starboard.
Yeah, now just follow my lead through here, okay?
Okay.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
I got that totally reversed. I thought dark is good.
No, dark is shallow.
Okay.
You should be able to see with your glasses the contour.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay,
I see that. That's shallow.
You got to learn to read the water with your eyes. That's the edge of the flat.
Okay, so
now
we're
look,
gonna hug this.
We're gonna go from that green straight over to that red.
Yep.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And keep the red on your starboard.
Right.
That's good, right there. That's good. That's good. That's enough.
Okay.
This is a cool ride through here.
How do I know someone's not whipping around?
Well, you got to be careful. Okay? And yes, you're going to hug the, you're going to stay between the red and this seawall.
Okay.
Find your next red. Good. Good. Straighten up. Good. Once again, if you turn right here and go over to where that yacht is. Okay, you're going to be on the bottom.
Yep, I see it. Just hug these houses. All right.
Now look, this isn't a no wake zone. We're okay to run.
Right.
But if somebody is fishing or if somebody is putting their boat in the water or you got a kayaker,
slow it.
You got to slow down. So once again, just because it's a resume normal operation zone doesn't mean you can't just roll through here. So you see the red and green up there?
I see a red. I see...
You see one red and then another set, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. You're going to come around that red and it's a sharp hairpin turn to starboard.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Just stay in it. Nope. Don't slow down. Okay. I want you to learn how to run this boat.
Okay, starboard. So I want that on my starboard and then I need to get between those two?
Very good.
Oh my God.
You're fine. Give yourself a little room off of this red.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, I'll do it, but...
You're fine. You're fine.
Be ready to jump.
All right, go ahead and start making the turn. Come on, you got to lay it over. Let's go. Too much. There you go. Good job. Good. All right, straighten up. Nice job.
Okay, same here.
See how shallow it is over there?
Jesus.
Got a small margin of error.
Yes. Okay. What am I doing here? That looks shallow too.
Well, you're coming back into the bay now. Find your next two. And there's actually one because the other one's missing from the storm. Is that a square or a triangle?
That is, that's a triangle.
No, is that that's a
square.
Okay, so it needs to be on your what?
My board.
Very good. Now look, most people would say that needs to be on your starboard coming out, but we're not.
Yeah.
We are coming to a smaller body of water.
Okay.
We just came from the ICW and the majority of Tampa Bay, and now we're popping up in here, so that is on your port side.
Okay, yeah.
All right, your channel's over here. There's downtown. You're going to Bayboro. So navigate via the chart.
Yeah, I'm going where? Here? All right.
Harborage Marina is in this creek.
Okay.
So you're coming into this channel.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can hold here and then follow the channel in there?
Correct. Well, you happy to be home?
I am.
Good trip.
It was a good trip, but thank you. It was good. I learned a lot.
Oh, your spotlight is on for some reason.
Accessory?
That spotlight hit off?
Where is it? Sorry.
The ACR.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been on. I don't know why. Did you turn it on? No? Maybe we accidentally hit it.
Wow, it gets tight here.
So unless they've changed something, right over there to your right is the pump out dock.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. I was looking up there.
Slow it down a little bit. Those are some real deal sail cats right there. All right, so you're gonna go past the little shack
Okay.
and put it on your starboard side.
Okay.
Slow it down. All right, right after the well. See the well right here?
No, sorry.
Just go to neutral. Just go to neutral. Okay, right here on your starboard, John. Right next
right
to
there, yeah.
Yeah. So you put it on the dock right here. Easy. Take your time. Look back here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Watch out. Why didn't you just stop the boat?
I don't know.
Why didn't you just stop? All you had to do is put it in reverse.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just rattled.
One more?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
One more.
Should do that. Yeah.
We need to end on a good note.
Yeah.
Okay? Look, the boat was coming in fine. You gave throttle to port reverse, which pulled the stern in even more.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
You were already even with the dock. All you had to do is put both in reverse and stop the boat.
Yeah.
What, you can't bring the stern in before the bow. That's how you damage stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? So go ahead and move. Wait for him to dock up.
Yeah.
You don't want to look backwards.
Right.
Okay? Which one reverse? Come on, you know this. Do it, starboard.
This one. God.
You have to get yourself settled.
Yeah.
And which one forward? Do it. Just let it work.
Okay.
Don't worry about the bow.
I heard the clunk.
Don't worry about the bow. Okay, all reverse. Now go. Good. Just keep going with that.
If I want to go around him, do that. Okay.
Okay. Rotate. Rotate like you're leaving.
What? Oh,
like you're leaving and
like-
going out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Relax. Relax. Let it work. Let it work. Let it work. Relax. Less reverse.
Thank you.
You're fine. A little bit more forward for me. Just a little bit. A little bit more. That's it. Good. Pull it back. Pull it back to idle. Pull it right there. Just let it work, John.
Okay.
Let it work. Come on. More reverse. Come on. Come on. Push it down. Good. Easy. Easy. Good. Let it work. Good. Keep it in gear. Let it work. I know you're over it. I know you're done. I know you're ready to get a beer. I get it.
It's all good.
This is what's going to make you good.
Okay, so we're gonna rotate entirely again.
Okay, good.
And come in.
All forward. Walk it down. Walk it down. Then we'll go down here and turn it around again. Keep on rotating. Good. Go do it again in front of that blue Sea Ray again. Neutral. Let it sit. All forward. Get the bow to the dock and then rotate at the last minute to bring the stern in. Just do it nice and slow, one clunk at a time. Okay, good. Very good. Just be patient. A little bit more forward for me. Good. All forward, right? All right, back to rotating. There you go. There you go. That's the touch I'm talking about. Know when to be done. Know when to be done. Neutral. Which one forward, John? Good. Awesome. Nice.
Well, we'll work on it.
All right. Push the bow over. No, you'd still go through the same pains if you had a 25-footer with twins.
Yeah.
But, all right, John, well, it was a pleasure, man. We had a good 405-mile run here.
We did.
And a couple days, we got her all washed up. She's looking good, looking clean again, but this is gonna be its home for the next while until he gets his dock built. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We got her all tied up and washed. It was a fun 2 days, 405 miles of panhandle and Gulf crossing to get to St. Pete. She was a great boat, and she's gonna be a great one for John. I hope you learned a little bit about how to do that crossing, learned a few boating tips from this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.